Hi Virgo, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. So I'm going to pull you one additional guidance card. Sorry, with my throat before I shuffle the rest of the deck. So you got the To Be Fair card. This is very, very similar to the Libra and sort of the Justice card. So maybe this is about the scales coming back to balance. So maybe there's been something that's been a little bit out of balance, or that sort of thing. That's what the To Be Fair card, it means. It sort of means sort of things coming back into some sort of state of equilibrium. So let me just shuffle the cards and we'll find out what this is about for Libra. One more shuffle and then one more cut. Sorry Virgo, it's because that Libra card was up there. So one more shuffle for Virgo, please, and then one more cut of the cards. And then we'll find out what's going on. Seven of Cups behind you. A bit confused, a little bit vague, a bit like brain fog, the Seven of Cups. The gift is the Eight of Cups. The challenge is the World card. Page of Wands in your relationships, very nice. Love the little Page of Wands. Talks about new opportunities, sort of new potentials, new growth coming through. Tends to be very creative, very lush because the colour orange, okay? Underneath the Eight of Cups is the Fool. And then you get the Two of Cups as the outcome. So obviously the Two of Cups is a card of relationships, okay? It is the Justice card. Page of Wands here talks about opportunities. It looks like the person will be approaching you with the opportunities, because this is how other people are showing up for you. Yeah, with the Lovers card. If you look at it, their body language, they're stepping out and offering the wand to you. And it's with the Lovers card, and the outcome is the Two of Cups. So it's very, very clear as a relationship dynamic going on here. The To Be Fair card is the Justice card. It is Libra, which is relationships, okay? Now, that's an interesting gift in the Eight of Cups. Some of you have been in the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups can be an absolute pain in the neck. It's like walking down a foggy road and having no idea what's coming next. The Seven of Cups, okay? Can be a very hard card to see through. It's like navigating in the dark, okay? Now the Eight of Cups is the gift. It's a very interesting card here. The Eight of Cups is a question card. It's sometimes a card that says, I am not getting my needs met in an emotional situation. So because of that, I am walking away, okay? That tends to be the card of the Eight of Cups. It can be some of you as a child leaving home is the Eight of Cups. It's an interesting card. This is my only deck where the cups have dropped. In all my other decks, the cups are still upright. There's just a feeling, because of that Seven of Cups behind you, a little bit of a, what's the point? Nothing's happening here. So the Eight of Cups walks into the Moon, which is the unknown, and makes a decision to explore new territory, to find that Ten of Cups on the other side of the night, yeah? So, but the challenge is the World, which is the completion card, the completion of a cycle. Something a little bit interesting going on here. And all your readings have been very interesting, Virgo. I think of just about anyone, you've probably had the most interesting. Now, sometimes interesting means there's something very intense going on. So what's the Eight of Cups about as the gift? Why is the Eight of Cups the gift? It's with the Knight of Cups. I think some Virgos could be in an emotional situation, but they feel very lost and very confused, okay? So what you've done is you've moved from the 7 to the 8 and you've got your stick and you're going in this journey into the unknown, okay? Some of you might be traveling, you might be relocating, you might be moving house. For some of you, this is really an emotional thing, okay? It can be leaving work. The 8 of Cups can be a card of no longer feeling this inspiration in a job. But for some of you, I cannot help feeling this is particularly an emotional thing. The irony is, as you get into the 8 of Cups as the gift, the Page of Wands and the Lovers appears as other people showing up for you. There's a belief esoterically that people know when we're letting go. I don't know how they feel it, but they know when, even if we don't voice it, that there's been a shift, because other people are the ones that seem to be coming forward to you, Virgo, and that is really, really what we want. And I feel some of you might have been been in a little bit of a tunnel regarding an emotional situation here. The World is a challenge, which means even though you're walking away, nothing's concluded itself, because the World is the ending of one chapter and then we begin again in the Fool. But you are sort of beginning again here, but not. The irony is, some of you are doing this 8 of Cups, but it's not as if the cycle is completing itself. But maybe some of you have been waiting for some sort of relationship person to come through. You've had enough, and as you let go, here they come. Why is the World a challenge? Because the world would be that's it. That's the story complete. It's not like the Death card. So the World card is just a very successful trump card. This chapter is sort of concluded and I'm ready to go on and begin my life again. And if you look at her body language, she's looking at this 8 of Cups. So there's this definite sense, Virgo, of I've had it. Sorry, I'm really not laughing, but I've sort of had it. There's got to be more. There's got to be more to life than this, or there's got to be more straightforwardness in my relationships. But then people are approaching you with these 2 cards, which means there's new opportunities coming your way. And I have to say, the Page of Wands is one of my favourites as new opportunities, because they tend to act on it. Some of the other cards don't act, so that someone who likes you from afar. The Page of Wands is body language, is actually walking forward towards the Lovers card to show their interest, ask you for a date. Very, very sweet energy in the love sector. But I don't know if this is coming after you get to this point of, that's it. There's sort of, I'm off to explore new territory. I'm not waiting around for these cups anymore. I'm not staying in this foggy energy. Very, very, or I'm off to travel the world. Some of you are going to travel the world, but the equivalent of not traveling the world is that inner energy, when you just reach a point of wanting this new beginning, wanting a different life, wanting a different job, a different relationship. Because the Fool's here, and the Fool is this exciting new prospects coming your way, new avenues, new potentials. It all talks about very exciting new beginnings, and the outcomes are 2 of Cups. So there's clearly, whatever this opportunity is, you're saying yes to it, Virgo. You definitely are saying yes to it. it might be, I don't know when you watch this, the start of the week might be a little bit Eight of Cupsy. And then through it comes this new potential, which is leading to the Fool and the relationships, Two of Cups. I think you've got quite an exciting week ahead. Tell me, what is going on here? The Knight of Cups was a clarifier. So maybe you're being that knight and you're just, there's not been much clarity or happiness in an emotional situation. So you're getting ready to move on. But look at the bottom cards. Give me another card for Virgo, please. Yeah, Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is a classic card of reunion. That's its traditional meaning. It's also, it has got a little bit of a different meaning, yeah, because it's with the mending card. This is mending and reconnecting. For some of you, if you might not even know who this energy is yet. For some of you clearly do, by the way. But some of you are going on this sort of, you might be, this is a classic, you could be travelling, you could be going home to visit family because the World card's there as well. So this could just be about travelling, going home and to visit people, childhood friends. But for some of you, this is classic reading. As I let go, everything I want comes to me, basically. It's going to play differently for all of you, and only you really looking at the cards know what it means to you. So when we're in the Eight of Cups, we feel dissatisfied with something. Essentially, that's what a quest is. You wouldn't get up and go on a quest if you were feeling fulfilled, but it's the gift, which means this gift of not being fulfilled is what's leading you to fulfillment. And you know what? The universe is so paradoxical. It tends to always work that way. Because when we're doing esoteric work, everything's back to front. We think when we go after something, we get it. But it's actually when we let go of something that something or someone comes to us. I want to know more, Virgo. You've got my interest really high. Anyhow, Virgo, I'll speak to you next week. Loads of love. Bye.